Hello, hello, hello. My name is Doug, and welcome back to Persona 5. I hope you are doing well, and if you aren't, I hope I can do a little something to fix that. Here we are in Persona 5. We are in Mementos, which is like the public cognition world where it changes based on public perception and stuff. And right now we are in Mementos trying to tackle basically bad people who haven't quite gone so far that their warped desires have become palaces. But they're still pretty bad, and we gotta fix that. So yeah, first thing we want to do though is we are gonna head to the Velvet Room, so that way we can do a little persona bonding, or not persona bonding, but like fusion, kind of fusing the characters together. To make a stronger spirit.
The inmate needs. Let's execute him.
All right, I'm just kind of going a little fast through this because there is a
You can't handle this.
particular one that I made before that worked really well.
I see.
Yep, here we go.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
And this will.
It will receive a fraction of power.
There we go.
Girls, let us begin.
Alright, so I had earlier done this segment here where I was messing around with the persona fusions and stuff, and this was the only one I managed to get that worked. So I'm kind of rushing through this one so we can get to some new stuff. I would like to complete this segment of Mementos because it's like a random dungeon every time you go through. So I would like to kind of complete this segment of it in, a 20 to 30 minute segment. So this is Jack Frost. Apparently he's like one of the recurring kind of like persona mascots. Lots of really cool ice abilities, so I'm excited for that.
You change your mind? Are you finished?
Time to go.
No slacking off.
So you could probably tell from the sound of my voice, I am a little sick. And also, I've got like some I pulled my shoulder or something. So, not the best. I'm just kind of changing some of the gang's outfits right now. Let's go with your summer uniform. Oh yeah, pirate armor is his regular thing, and then so there's some really nice little things around here. Basically, a lot of DLC items I'm gonna mess around with. One thing I gave Joker the Invoker, which oh wait, I can change the car appearance. A celebratory style. There we go. Zoom, zoom. Oh, that's a really nice transition style. So I've been having some troubles with the stream lately. So I'm kind of hoping that, there's not too much lag in the video and audio is like synced up enough, because I basically had to quit last time, and I don't want to have to do that. Alright. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I was actually going to explain this. If you spend too much time in one area of Mementos, a frightening shadow called the Reaper may appear. The Reaper is extremely powerful. Engaging it in battle is not advised. If you hear the sound of chains, leave the area immediately. So basically you have to like stand still for like 5 minutes straight to trigger the Reaper. So it's kind of like a bonus boss. I think if you do like New Game Plus, you actually get a little bit more like New Game Plus, you can like keep your level ups. Let's bring out Jack Frost and let's do some ice. Okay, so they resist it, so I think they might be fire-based. Yeah, so I think like the Reaper character is actually a lot easier to deal with if you are like higher level. Alright, I know these guys are weak to fire at least. Never see it coming. I miss this song, it's been months since I played, and that's a critical hit. I love this little guy. Actually, let's baton pass to On. Way to go. Talk, I want items. I don't want to have to spend money on them, so.
Let's pull back for now.
Yeah, I can pretty much promise you that right now, I'm pretty out of the loop with, this game. So this is going to be like a bit of a learning curve of me just getting back into the swing of everything. So I hope you are indulging and bear in mind with me. I had a really nice trip. I went to the, oh wow, guys right there. I went to the American College Theater Festival, a lot of fun. Traveling is always good. Trying really hard to get back into the swing of school, if I'm being honest. You know, it's like my last semester, hopefully. And it's just kind of hard to find the motivation sometimes, and, you know, we're going to upbeat. So, lend me your power. Hey, let's talk. I gotta find out if you're a weird human or not. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you, mister, because maybe you know why. It looks boring to me, so how come grown-ups like kissy facing? Why do you like making out? How should I know? Ask your parents. I don't know, only pretty people kissy face each other on TV, and my mom and dad are ugly. I love this thing. Oh yeah, I never asked you about this. This one is super important question. When you eat curry, mister, what do you like to add? Soy sauce, Worcester sauce. I don't add anything. Worcestershire. Oh, you like strong flavors. Kinda see myself in yous. Okay, so we got this Kadama. Persona taken. What do you have to offer me? Let's get in the car. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, it's a chest. A revival bead. Very cool. I love the controls of this car thingy. It's so nice. Here we go. But yeah, you know, I'm just trying to get back in the swing of things. Oh, wait. I know exactly who we're gonna do this with. Alright, so he's got Garu and light psi damage. So I don't know what kind of... It's something new though, so that's cool. Get the big guy in case we need him. Dang, just wipe them out. I think I'm a little... I hope I'm not to the point where it's like I'm so over leveled that I'm just knocking out every single enemy I go after. I'm still getting some items though. But you know, it's just kind of like... I want to stock up on, you know, items at least a little bit. Like, I'd rather get like the knockdown effect than completely demolish everyone. Although I don't know what's more beneficial. Yeah, I'm out of it. Oh, hey, cool. So that's the next platform. Oh, okay, so we gotta go lower. Right, nothing to see here. Alright. So yeah, like, I've recently started Fire Emblem Three Houses. Palace's security levels seem to change even if the enemy spot you. Mementos is different. While other palaces exist because of just one person, this one's from the public, excuse me. From that perspective, it'd take more than a few intruders to make a mark on the security level. You'd have to do something so bad that the entire public sees you as an enemy. The entire public. So be careful, okay, Skull? Hey, shut up. I can sense our target somewhere in this area. Let's scour this floor for him. Alrighty. Oh yeah, so I started 3 houses. I got a new PlayStation, which is probably why you can't hear, like, my PlayStation just, like, you know, taking off out of the, you know, airport. I got a PS4 Pro. I've been having some issues transferring saves, so, you know, I gotta work on that for Kingdom Hearts 2. I want to, you know...
Tracks really does a number on my feet.
You mean tires, right?
But basically I want to beat, you know... I'd ideally like to beat at least Kingdom Hearts 2 within, like, the next couple weeks. Like, you know, I got a good feeling about it. I don't know what... Oh, wow, I just demolish. Have we fought these before?
Use electric moves.
Okay.
Those are its weakness.
Alright. Gonna lunge.
2 foes left.
Boom. But yeah, like, you know, ideally I want to start, like, I have a lot more free time. I have a more flexible schedule at work. I got a new job. You know, I just want to, be able to work more on these projects. That's what I call this projects, because it's not really content. I'm not doing this to make money or anything. It's just, you know, to see if I can do what I'm doing.
Joker, a treasure chest.
And you know, I want to do good by it.
This place is kinda... yeah. Maybe there are ghosts around?
Don't say weird stuff like that. Now I have to watch.
But yeah, you know, I want to I kind of just want to finish these things and get things a little bit more what are they weak to?
To fire skills.
Let's go.
Please get some fire.
Go down.
But yeah, the
Looking cool, Joker.
You're mine.
Looking cool, Joker.
sorry. God, I always get so distracted when I do these. I'm like, oh hey, I gotta be careful and plan and everything. No. Okay. And then I want items. Here you go. What? I wanted an item. That was dumb. Okay, fine. You guys aren't gonna like it. It's gonna burn you all. Maybe I have to be a higher level to get items from them. There we go.
You're so gorgeous, Panther.
I want an item. No way. Alright, maybe if you have the white eye drops you get a better item. It's confusing. This game confuses me with, like, the talking to the enemies option. It's odd. But, okay, so trying to go back to that tangent I ended on. You know, I want to, I kind of just want to get these projects moving along a little bit. Because it's a weird thing when you know, games are my hobby. They're, you know, how I, kind of how I have fun, you know? Alright, can we, no, we cannot save the game. Which is unfortunate, because this boss...
Bunch of voices in
yeah. So, like, kind of like what I was saying though. Like,
Careful.
as like, because video games were my hobby, and it'd just be kind of like this thing that could take my time and have fun with how I wanted to. That's kind of like, now that I oh nope, there we go. Here we go. That, like, as I as you start to, it's a weird transition from just doing this on my own time to like trying to make content and stuff, because it's like I'm not even trying to make it for people to see. Don't get me wrong, like any interaction with like these videos and stuff feels awesome. Seeing like I'm finally, my videos are getting like 1 to 2 views per video, and it's like that's a huge transition from like the past like 2 years basically, where it's been basically just kind of no one watching my stuff except for me, which it's completely cool and stuff, but it's like as someone who struggled with mental health and always feeling like I'm not accomplishing stuff, these videos on an individual basis feel like accomplishments. But since I've been working on like now 3 video games for a while now, it's kind of like, hey man, I really wish I could finish one of these, because it felt really good to finish Final Fantasy 1, then Kingdom Hearts 1, and then Chain of Memories, and I'm really having a lot of fun balancing the 3 of these. But eventually I would like to finish them and get that sense of accomplishment. But anyways, let's get back to the story. That's Takanashi's shadow, huh? This guy's bullying is real bad. From what I hear, it's mostly blackmail, taking money from people, that kind of thing. If we don't make him have a change of heart, his bullying might get even worse.
Let's go.
I want some SP. There we go.
It's not my fault.
It's theirs for not standing up for themselves.
What was that?
That's no reason. How's it their fault you don't give them any choice, huh? You're the lowest of the low, bullying people weaker than you, knowing they can't fight back. Come at me, bro. Hell, you're all ganging up on me too. Aren't you Phantom Thieves some kind of gang? Protectors of justice, my ass. Don't act high and mighty with me when you don't know anything. Oh hey, it's a Jack Frost. I got one of you. You're the one who doesn't know anything. Let's get him. Mini boss song. I love Morgana with his little afro. I already told you, I don't know. Didn't do anything wrong. Listen to me, damn it. Can you... There we go. Okay. Is there a way to get rid of that effect? Nope. Well, okay, so he's not weak to fire. Nope. Let's see. Looking for like well, let's at least decrease your defense. Oh, I'm shaken. Oh no. Oh no. Ouch. Alright, let's increase Ryuji and we can just kind of get our regular beat 'em up strategy going. I want to heal up Morgana. Come on, I think I have an item for this, right?
I'm not done.
There's so many different effects going on. Wait, I can't even.
Time for my comeback with style.
All right, fine. You know what? We'll do that. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, way to go on. You can dodge. Alright, we'll heal up Morgana again. On being the MVP. And then we can decrease your defense while we're at it.
Time for my comeback with style.
We'll just make sure everyone's doing a little okay. Yeah, seriously, An's great. And then Ryuji's coming in with the headbutt. Maybe An can actually attack this turn. Ooh, actually, yeah, we can debuff though, like that. That's right. Let's just go for a straight up attack. Boom. Oh, what's that? Stomach blow. Okay, good. Alright, we can just headbutt and that'll be it. An's not out of the fight, right? Because I hope she gets experience from that, because that happened one time and that was such. Okay, no, cool. She leveled up. And you got a new skill. Maragi. And that's fire damage to all foes. And what about Dekaja? Nullifies stab buffs. Oh, that's really good. That's really cool. Dang. I really like that a lot, actually. It's really cool. But if I didn't do it, they're gonna hurt me. I don't want people taking my money from me anymore.
What?
What are you talking about? I don't go after him. I'm the one who's gonna get bullied. I can't take it. I just can't. Oh, I get it now. There's an even bigger bully ordering this guy around who's behind all this. Hey, didn't you just say it's people's own fault for not standing up for themselves? That's, please help me. Alright. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, wonderful Phantom Thieves. This guy. Fickle fellow, isn't he? I'm counting on you. You guys promised. Fine, but you better apologize to those people you bullied. Alright, we got a treasure. Protein. The bark and bite of a bully. That takes care of that. What should we do now? Want to keep exploring? Let's keep going. Sure, we can make some more money. Alright, so I wonder if like we get a new option, like a new target to go after this guy's other bully. Time to kick some butt. Goro Pokoru. I love this guy. I love the way Joker says it. I love his little umbrella thing. I had a dream last night actually that like it was actually kind of a cool dream but also terrifying at the same time. But like I had this like umbrella thing. Ooh, let's see it in action. Oh, that's really cool. I had this dream that I was kind of like climbing up these buildings, and it was very video gamey because like you know there was a bunch of like platforms placed perfectly so I could like run along and jump and stuff. But like I was using an umbrella to like fly up this building and stuff. But it was really scary. Like there was a moment when I like I think I was crying in my dream because I was like scared about falling off the edge, and then I just knocked on the door and then I got arrested. Yeah, that was a weird dream, but it was fun at the same time.
With this power.
Here we go. There we go. Hey, that was the thing the Jack Frost guy was using on us. It does little damage, but it has a high chance of crit.
Okay.
That's cool. There's another. extra experience wouldn't hurt. Would it? I think not.
Four foes. Don't lose here. Oh, that's a big help.
No more rules. That's what it says on his shirt. How, like, that's affected. There we go.
Panther, you got this. Let's do this. Carmen. Need that again. Don't move.
And we're getting items. Fun stuff. Free stuff. I like free stuff. I need to start doing this earlier in the day. It's like 1:30 and I'm
Time to retreat.
bushed. Also, like, I always have so much difficulty with, like, the recording streams. Because, like, I tried to do this earlier, but, like, there was, like, a lot of lag, like I mentioned. So it kind of was like, you know, I'm going to take a little break. Alright, I think this is where we'll call it. Oh, so there's multiple areas. Okay. I think, okay, so we're doing a little decent on time. We're gonna see how much more of this area we have left to explore. Because I kind of want to hit at least, like, the next soft lock area.
Two weaklings. Feed 'em in one.
See, how do you like that? Nope.
No weaknesses I can see.
Isn't that lucky punch?
Let's go. There.
Usually, okay.
Now or never, right?
I don't know how we did that, but that was cool. Oof.
Joker's down. Come on, you gotta hold on. My incredible persona lowered.
Okay, so they're weak to electricity. Well, we learned that out at least. I should probably do some auto recover while we got the chance.
Victory.
There we go. Whole copper. There we go. I do appreciate so far how... Ooh, I think that's a crit.
Don't lose here.
There we are.
Scary how
Oh, you got the little smug grin. I see it.
alert. The baton pass made you stronger.
There we go.
You're the second person.
Alright, not too bad, not too bad. I feel like the difficulty's been pretty good so far with the game right now. Like the right now, like, Mementos is like, enemies are fairly challenging enough. It's like, I feel like with Persona, it's kind of like, it's a pretty simple game in terms of, like, once you figure out, like, weaknesses. It's like, I think it's really like a game of, like, knowing the weaknesses of both, like, enemies and your characters. Because, like, you know, it can be... It's like deceptive in that way where it's like, oh hey, I'm doing really well, I'm kicking these enemies' butts, and then if you aren't careful, the enemy will just, like, target your weaknesses or knock you down. It's
Knocking shadows out with your persona feels great.
oh hey, look, you know, relevant discussions.
Don't forget about your
But, you know,
weaknesses
it feels
too,
like that
okay?
where there's like this like, you know, if the enemy targets your weakness and knocks one guy down, then it's easier for them to get the next guy, and it's just like,
This enemy's weak to wind.
there we
First ones are
go.
effective.
Alright, there we are. But yeah, the it definitely feels like it's really balanced in that way, but it can be, don't get me wrong, it can feel very unfair at times. Alright, there we go, Devil's Fruit. But yeah, that's kind of like the thing that, you know, I really like about the combat. It's like, it's hard enough, but you know, like, it still feels like, it feels fair, you know, like, Persona 5's, it's my favorite part about the, game, actually, is how it's so deceptively, like, the presentation makes it feel like a completely different game. Like, in so many ways, Persona 5 is just kind of like the old Final Fantasy games, the old, Dragon Quest games. It's very, traditional in that way. Like, it's like, you know, your characters, you know, there's a set order based on, you know, basically everyone, yeah, you know, like, basically all the characters, like, you know, take turns and stuff. It's very kind of like slow, deliberate pace. So, like, because of that, it's like very, gosh, I'm sorry, I am losing my train of thought here. But like, Persona 5 has like a very kind of basic, style, or like, gameplay underneath all the glitz and glamour, and I really like it. You know, like it's very similar to, like, a best comparison, like, based off of something on, like, my channel would be Final Fantasy 1, where it's like, you know, fairly straightforward. You know, you just pick options, and then, you know, like, there's different, like, your characters have speed and stuff to contend with.
I was watching TV to gather info. There's way too many commercials.
But it's
these
kind of
days.
like, oh no, that's us going up, wrong way. But that's kind of the, thing I like about it. The
I just heard a growl.
game's very, straightforward in that way. Like, it feels like any other, JRPG. Like, it feels very similar to Final Fantasy 1. It's just like kind of the same basic gameplay, like elemental weaknesses, certain weapon types are more effective and advantageous in different situations. It's just a little bit more fleshed out, and it's presented in like this really cool way that just kind of feels like, wow, this feels like something completely new, when it's very similar to actually the rest of the game, or like other games that came before it. And it just kind of shows that, you know, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You can just kind of like, you know, do it in a new way, or like do it with a better form of polish, I guess. I don't know, this is 130 Doug talking. Let's say they're most likely shadows. What are shadows doing here? It's not like they're going to be catching a train or... It stopped. They got in. Hey, where's that go? If I had to guess, I'd say it's into the deepest part of Mementos. What? This place seriously doesn't make any sense. Also, what's on that platform? Isn't it a waiting room? I didn't expect there to be one here. Looks like we'll be able to use this to take a break. Make sure to utilize it well, Joker. But seriously, what's up with this place? Shadows ain't gonna attack us here? It seems like this is some kind of safe zone separate from the other areas. Waiting rooms. You will occasionally find waiting rooms in Mementos. Just like safe rooms, you can quick travel and save your game from there. Wow, it seems like Area 2's a lot longer than it seems. Okay then, let's get a grasp of our current situation. How is everyone?
Well,
Oh, sorry, I'm feeling pretty tired right now. Is there anything else you want to discuss? Let's talk about Mementos. Hey, those shadows taking the train into the depths of Mementos, yeah? Wouldn't it make our lives easier if we just hopped on with them? Even if we could, there's no knowing what would await us down there. At the very least, I assume there are powerful shadows in the depths. To put it frankly, it'd be suicide. Then you can't just drive on those rails instead of out of Mementos like normal. As ashamed as I am to say it, I can't run at that high speed. And it'd be game over if we encountered another train along the way. Sounds like it would be better just to explore by normal methods. Man, I thought I could actually have a pretty good idea for once. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss? We should heal up. Oh. No, we don't need that. It's SP that we need. Let's keep exploring. Alright, I'm going to actually save the game here. Kamachita's Palace, a good old 4 levels ago. We've come a pretty decently long way, and it's getting close to like that 40-minute mark, so I'm gonna cut it here. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to a very rough Persona 5 Let's Play. I hope you had fun. It was really good getting back into the swing of things. We're gonna explore more Mementos because I figure why not get those level ups and everything. And honestly, I'm just happy to be back. It's fun playing this game. It's fun recording and uploading and sharing this game. And you know, I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy you're here. So I hope you're doing well, and if you weren't, I hope we did a little something to fix that. And I don't know, see you around and just be kind to yourself. Bye.